Now we will talk about the convection. Convection is due to density of an item. So let's recall what is density. Density is the mass over volume of an item. So if the mass of an item is unchanged, the density and volume are inversely proportional to each other. So when the temperature changes, what will happen to the density? When the fluid is heated, the temperature is increased, then the fluid size will also expand. When the volume increases, the density decreases. So when it is cooled, the fluid contracts, so volume decreases, the density will increase in that way. So this is the relationship between the temperature and the density of the fluid. Let's consider some examples. Here are two demonstrations. One demonstration, we try to place some colored crystal inside a beaker and then we heat it up. So we can observe it will rise upward and then fall down on the other side. Is formed the convection current. And for the air, it's the same. We heat a candle on one side, the air will drive up, and the other side, the air will come to replace those missing air. This is how the convection current form. We know hot air rise and cold air sink. So the formation of the convection current, let's consider these two figures. If I heat up the liquid from the bottom, so the hot water will expand. When it expands, the density will decrease, so it will raise up to the top, and the cold water will move down to replace it. This is how the convection current forms when we heat something at the bottom. On the other side, if there is ice, a cold source on the top, the cold water will contract and the density increase, so that it will sink to the bottom, and the hot water will move up to replace it. And this is how the convection current forms with a cold source. And for the convection current, it can enable the heat to flow quickly. And also, it will keep the whole fluid temperature more uniform. In this example, how can we form a convection current? We need a hot source at A or cold source at A. Yes, we should put a hot source at B and a cold source at A in order to form the convection. Now, we will explain it in more details about the molecular motion. So when the fluid is heated, the molecules will gain more kinetic energy and move faster. So it will more separate, the fluid expand, and the density decrease, so the whole fluid will raise up to form the convection current. So which of the following is the main reason for the heat transfer in convection process? So it's not the first statement because it's not for solid, and it is achieved due to the density difference, and it's due to the motion of the molecules rather than the vibration.